Hi friends, Nicole Vincent here. I wanted to give you an update about this NARWAL vac. I've had it for a few months now. I'm going to tell you what I love and what I don't love so much. So let's check it out. So I do love the base station. It is so easy to use. You've got your water, your dirty water. Definitely after you're done any mopping, you definitely want to dump this because if it sits for a few days, it's going to get funky and smelly. But these are nice and sturdy. They hold a lot of water. It works great. You really don't ever mess with this, opening this. This is where the dustbin is and where you'll replace the cleaner. I haven't had to replace this yet. I do have a couple on hand just so when it does run out, I'm good to go. But I actually love this cleaner. It's a nice light scent and it does a really, really good job and dries pretty quickly on my floors. Now, let me see if I can turn the light on my camera here. Now, you definitely have to maintain this. So we've got 3 dogs and a lot of flooring. And so I cleaned this out maybe a week ago and you can see it's already kind of funky, but you should have seen it before I cleaned it. It was funky, but it is really easy to clean. All of this pops out super easy and it's all plastic. So you can wash it, rinse it down so fast and easy. I really actually like that. Makes it nice. It's not hard to clean. It's not a burden or anything like that. So on the unit itself, this thing is actually so smart. I've had a few other robot vacuums that were not this smart that would go over cords or over things that they shouldn't vacuum up. This really does know the difference. Like it sees a cord, it's not going to try to vacuum over it and get it stuck and wrapped in there. It's been fabulous at that. So I really love it. It actually is very intelligent. So that is an awesome feature. The side brush is good. It doesn't scrub too much. My baseboards still get a little dirty, so it's better than nothing, but definitely isn't as I would like it to be a little bit more, but it is what it is. Underneath, let's check this out. So, like I said, I've had several different robot mop vacuum combos, and I will say this brush is seriously the best. So the way that it is designed is that everything goes down this way. I've got really long hair, like long hair. And it does not, I've never had to worry about hair getting around here. I will say though, gunk does get stuck in this area. And so I'll get a roller brush error sometimes, and I just have to go and clean right here in these areas. For some reason, it just kind of gets stuck in there. But as far as hair and stuff, it really does. This is like, it's so good. So I love that brush. These are good. These are definitely, you can tell I've had them for a few months. And so they are pretty worn, but they do the job. They get in the edges. I love these mopping pads. And guys, I have not replaced these. These are the ones that I started with. I probably need to replace them. But look, my floors get so funky with my dogs and our large family. And this is it cleans them so well. So it really does keep this clean. So when you are mopping, it is not mopping with dirty water or dirty pads. It does so phenomenally well. My model, these do not come out, but there are some models where these do come out. I think if I were to do it again, I would get the model that these come out a little bit to get the edges a little bit better. But these spin around, they scrub really well, and they have intelligence. And so it's going to keep cleaning. And you can actually change the settings on your app, but it's going to keep cleaning until the water, I guess, is clear enough. And I'm so impressed with the mopping feature on this because I've tried other mop backs, and this really, they don't even compare to this. It's so, so good. It definitely does really well over different surfaces with the spring action. It is so smart on, oh, the brush fell out. I didn't snap that in. We'll snap that in a second. But it is really smart on as it's going around your house. So if you're not picking everything up, you actually don't really have to stress about it because this does such a good job knowing to avoid obstacles. Now, we do have 3 dogs. And so the one thing I wish that it would empty out the the dustbin more often because it gets full. It's a decent sized dustbin. You can see this actually comes out and you can empty it out, but it doesn't empty the dustbin until it's going to start the next cycle. And so I don't love that feature, and I haven't figured out a way to change that. And so I typically, especially after it vacuums and mops over, after it vacuums and mops over rooms that are highly dog visited, I will manually empty this out. That is the main thing I don't love. It doesn't empty it out as often as I would like. But even if it gets full, it still has great suction. But that would be my biggest complaint, but it's not really a complaint. So overall, like I am so happy. I bought this for myself, like to spoil myself. And I am loving it way more than I thought I would. And it really has been worth every penny. So I hope you enjoy yours as much as I do.